I see so many
I'll-
amazing
yeah, I'll
friends
give it right
and
back.
people I just met, and thank you. Thanks for being at this incredible show. Tidewater.
You're very quiet.
I know you don't have to be quiet. It's me.
We'll get them riled up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told them that, but they have
Okay,
to
we
ask
are now
Oh,
live.
you're live.
Welcome back to Tidewater Horror Convention at Virginia Beach. Because I like to. So I'm going to let these two run the panel for the most part, but I had a little story that I wanted to tell to Felissa. There is one horror movie that I had to shut off to regroup, and that was Sleepaway Camp.
And that was Friday the 13th.
No, it was yeah. Right. It was Sleepaway Camp. Okay, and the scene was when you dropped the hornet's nest.
I think you say when I drop my drawers.
Oh no! I would. Why would I shut that? Why would I shut that off?
Clearly, you haven't watched the whole
You know?
movie.
No, when you
Finished
you
after
lock the
that.
bathroom stall, and then Angela drops the hornet's nest into the stall. Okay, I had to shut that. See, I had to shut the
What was
movie
it
off
about that particular moment?
because I have a bee phobia. When I was a little kid, I stepped in a yellow jacket nest, and hundreds of stings. Okay, so thanks a lot.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Well,
How do you
thank
follow that? How do you follow that up?
I
Like
know.
really, how do you follow that
I
up?
know. I guess we could talk about the curling iron.
We
How about
could, we
that? Is there anyone here who has not seen Sleepaway Camp? Yeah, okay. I'm
Oh wait,
not-
no, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. And I won't be a dick. I don't want to spoil anything. So.
Aw, man.
Totally.
But I'm bummed. Folks, I'll be here until tomorrow night. Thank you.
So yeah, day 2
Day
Tidewater
two,
Horror
Tidewater,
Convention.
Yeah,
in the amazing Virginia Beach.
with the amazing Felissa Rose.
What?
I was gonna say with the amazing us.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell is wrong
I
with
was
you?
going to say the same as
Right?
you.
She,
Yeah.
I like her. She's on my
yeah.
side.
yeah.
I'm more of a self-deprecator, you know.
Oh,
really-
that's true. That's true.
Oh.
And welcome all
I'm
of
a
you.
hugger.
Wow, did you just turn my mic up?
Oh.
Move to the front.
Can you
Speak
hear us now?
closer.
It's Al. It's my friend
Look, we
Al.
got-
Al, can you hear us?
We've got
Oh,
3 seats in the
perfectly.
front.
Okay.
I promise I'll pick on you.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
I,
told
promise
everybody
I
in
bite.
the back row they have to ask a question because they sat so far away.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
we got to get the people in the parking lot out here. So no, anyways, here we are with the amazing. I'm not even just gonna. I'm
You're
just gonna say
sweet.
the amazing one.
Oh,
You all know who she is because you're in the panel room, right?
Oh,
okay.
You know, all my friends are here. I see Bree and Herbie, and it's amazing. Thank you.
I feel like I'm on Romper Room.
I,
Wow.
I love that show.
Through the magic mirror, I see.
Is it true you were only 13 in Sleepaway Camp?
I was 13.
Did-
I was 12 when I first auditioned for the movie.
Was anybody worried about you getting taken advantage of in the whole?
Hi, Bill. How are you? It's my friend. Everybody give it up for Bill Diamond.
Yeah, if you
Make sure after the panel you go check him out over
Yeah,
there. By the
go
way,
check out his amazing rooms.
if you like
with
puppetry and Jim Henson and multi-award-winning talent,
just an all-around amazing, extraordinary person.
all
Go
right,
visit
his
him.
head's growing. Stop.
Oh, we love him.
We're here to talk about you, though.
Oh, yeah. So no, I think in '82 they were perfectly fine with me doing anything. It was like, oh yeah, she's old enough. She's 13. Put a knife in her hand and something else in her pants, and it'll all work out. And I'm still here.
now that was more of the,
Herbie already has a question.
Oh, fantastic!
Well, wait a minute. We're going to do something different. Come here. No, come on.
Herbie,
We're
tell
gonna
us
we're gonna make you
what you
famous
did
today.
Tell us what you did
Nice
today.
art, by the way.
No, I was in Philly and I flew up here. I was planning to be in Philly the whole weekend, but then I was like, well, let me come back home and see you because I saw you in Vegas back in February. So efforts here.
Let's
efforts.
give a round of applause to my friend here who flew in.
So you had a question, or
Now I forgot what it was. You sidetracked. me. Did you have like a full script? Did you know what you were getting into? Did the family know, or did they just say go? So how did that work?
We did read the script. I was the only character in the film who actually read the entire page 1 to the last page. So I knew everything that was happening. And I didn't quite understand the full extent of the social commentary that is Sleepaway Camp. But to me, it was like, oh, I get to go away to camp with friends and play volleyball and swim in the water. It sounds great. That's what it
That's
looked like
exactly
to me.
what it was, right?
With something little at the end. Yeah, a little something extra. Uh-huh.
So the reason I made him come up here and talk into the mic is one thing we didn't say is we are streaming this worldwide live on 22 platforms right now. So when I said we're going to make you famous, I wasn't joking. And that's why we have to use the microphones, because if we don't, the monkey behind the keyboard gets very angry with us. See?
Awesome.
Oh, go ahead. You had more questions. I'm just
with
going to sit here and look pretty.
All right, you do that very well.
Yeah. Thank
So with over 150 acting credits, what would you say if you weren't an actress? What would the career goal have been?
That's a great question. I always wanted to be a preschool teacher or
Really?
a matchmaker because I love and I love kids. And I just think, being around children or being around people who fall in love would be a beautiful life. So for me, it was always that kind of, I love adventure. I mean, obviously, I've met so many people here and it's like, I just love being around everyone and community and having that connection. So I appreciate you when I, chat with you and we become friends. It means everything to me because I do believe that horror movies are the connection to all of us, kind of revealing who we are.
They're a very welcoming crowd. I have
Yes.
to
Are
say,
we a
like,
family or what?
Horror people. This is like my 4th or 5th horror convention, and I way more welcoming crowd than like a Comic-Con or something like that. The people are very personable, I guess,
and loving and
Yeah.
caring.
Right.
And like I say, if someone needs a shirt, it's like a person over is like, oh, here, take mine. Like every single person is so incredibly genuine and wonderful. So for that, thank you so much for being so special and for being the community that I say it's the family reunion we want to go to.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Anybody else
Absolutely.
have a question out there?
Hi.
Oh yeah, sorry, you have to come up.
Yay. Another friend
this
of
is something we
mine.
started
I
with
won't move because
with
we
the
already
last
fixed
convention.
the
I
camera.
started pulling people out of the crowd. I'm like, no, you just come up here. Here, come be famous with us.
Yay. We love you. Hi.
My name is Susie, and I am basically your age. I was 13 when Sleepaway Camp came out.
I'm sorry.
But real quick, my mom took me to see Jaws when I was 5 years old. And I've been a horror movie fan ever since. I'm 53, proud horror movie fan. I love going to all these conventions and meeting my heroes, my actors and actresses in all the different movies. But I also wanted to ask you while I was up here, I loved you in Victor Crowley, your Kathleen character. I can watch that movie over and over, and every time I'm either mad at you or I'm cracking up. I mean, your lines and the popping the pills. Did anyone else see Victor Crowley? Yeah. You were so great in that. What was it like making that movie?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Susie. Well, first of all, I'm a huge Adam Green fan.
Yes.
And when Hatchet came out, it changed the game for me. Like I was mesmerized not only by the film, but by Adam Green and his writing. So when I met him at a convention, I was too scared to go to his table. And a friend dragged me and she was like, you have to meet Adam Green. You love him. And I was like, hi, Adam Green. My name's Felissa Rose. Oh my God, I love you. Bye. And then he emailed me and he invited me onto his Scary Sleepover, which is incredible. If you haven't seen that series, go to ariescope.com because it's phenomenal. He has horror actors come on and they do like a scary sleepover. And then he talks very profoundly with them about the things that truly scare them. So I was able to do an episode with him.
Stole my question.
Oh,
We didn't ask the question yet. Shush.
And so I started imitating my mom and my manager in New York, and I started talking like this. And next thing I know, he was like, I have this character I wrote for you. And all of those lines were brilliantly written by him. It was verbatim. We didn't, stray. We didn't improvise. And I loved her. She was so much fun to play. And I ask Kane Hodder all the time, what's your favorite kill? Because it better be Kathleen's. It was so fun to work with him and that cast. Thank you so much for enjoying the movie. Thank you.
So I want to know what does scare you?
Drowning. I think being in water is so vast and so unpredictable that Jaws, for instance, you don't know what lies beneath. You don't know where you could wind up, and I think that's freaking terrifying.
I feel you for that. You can ask my wife, who's standing over there.
Right?
We go on a lot of vacations, and
you're never in the water.
She's the beach bunny. Come on, honey, come in. And I go up to my ankles.
You're like, yeah.
And she's like, "Come on, the water's great." And I'm like, "There's things in there that can eat me." Yeah. I am all set. Where's the swimming pool?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Even the pool, I'm afraid.
Well, that's only if you're playing chicken and you got somebody like Spencer
That's
on the other
true.
team.
That is true.
Do you know how many times you've been killed in film?
I do not.
I don't either. But
I think I've actually probably done more of the killing than having been killed. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite time that you have been killed, though? Does anything stand out to you in a way that you've been knocked off?
Well, there's a new movie coming out called Stream.
Oh.
And it's by the people who did Terrifier.
I'm really excited.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Stream is coming out very soon, and I don't want to say I die in that. And Damien Leone, who directed, wrote, and did the effects in Terrifier, does the effects in Stream. And I don't want to say that I die in that. But Victor Crowley as well. That kill was certainly epic for me, and I felt like it was an homage.
Do you die in that?
In Victor Crowley?
No, the new one.
Oh, in Stream? Do I die in Stream?
I don't know. You keep saying.
I don't know if I die in Stream. That was so fun working on that movie. Yeah, it was great.
Keep going. You got
want
the
me to
notebook.
all right.
I told you. I'm sitting
So
here. Look
from
pretty.
85 to 93, your career kind of
I
weren't doing
didn't.
much.
I
What were
didn't
you
work.
doing?
I went to 8th grade and 9th grade. I finished junior high and high school, and
I stopped late or early and finished late myself. So
Yeah.
very
for different
cool. I'm
reasons.
going back.
it was like I wanted to, do school and do life as a child, and then it was like, oh, I'll go to college and study acting and see if it's a career that I want as an adult, because I don't think as young people, truly as children, you can really make that decision. And certainly, acting is a very adult profession. So when you're young and you're on set, they treat you like you're an adult. And I just wanted to kick around and have fun and ride my bike and be with my friends.
You wanted to be a kid.
I wanted to be a kid.
Right.
Yeah. So I came back later on and, wreaked some crazy havoc in some films.
So, being a kid, taking time off and being a kid, did you have any friends that were like, "Oh my god, it's you"?
Yeah.
No.
Or were they just? I was just wondering. I mean, because
I took my entire 8th grade class to see Sleepaway Camp,
Oh, nice.
and we all sat in the theater eating popcorn. And then when the end came, we all went, "Oh," including myself. I was like, "Oh, that's what we did." Okay.
New perspective on life.
Yeah, it was super fun to watch it with all my teenage friends. Yeah,
Playing with Jeremy.
good times. Yeah.
Why do you have my phone?
Because you left it over here.
Yeah, I feel like we're a comedy troupe. We're like, dun, dun, dun.
Well, that's kind of
Yeah.
how we run our. We have an online show as well, produced by the amazing Leo.
Oh, yay, Leo. Let's give it up for Leo. Hi.
Leo is amazing. You won't hear a word from him, but he does a lot of work for us.
We love you, Leo. Thank
Keeps
you.
us all running.
Thank you. Hi.
Howdy.
He's like
How
Dunkin'
are you?
Donuts.
Fine.
Thanks for being here and spending time with us.
No problem.
He
I
took
was
his
curious
day
through all
off.
your, acting, your movies or whatever that. What was like one of the few memorable moments, like out of the movies that you've been in? Because it was like one of the most memorable. Like you come back that, oh man, this was like one of those high points or whatever. One of the high points in a movie, one of the movies you've been in.
Thank you for that question. There have been a couple. One was going back to make Return to Sleepaway Camp, because having been such a young person at 13 making the first one, it was really exciting to go back to camp 20 years later. And I was like, yeah, now I can party with the big kids. And just everything about that experience was amazing, because it was the original writer director and some of the cast from the first one. So we went back really excited to be there. And Terrifier 2 was one of my most
Wicked
exciting moments, just to
Very cool.
be on that set, be with that amazing cast and crew, Fuzz on the Lens who produced it, and like I said, Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton. It was super special, and you could feel the magic that was happening on that set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Beautiful.
Anybody else out there?
All right.
Pinhead
Well,
first,
we'll do
and then
Pinhead, and then we got you.
Yeah.
closer.
Awesome. You look amazing. Let's give it up
much.
for Pinhead.
My question was, have you seen Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3?
Absolutely. And I love them. And I love Pamela Springsteen. I love her so much that I've written her fan mail.
Oh my gosh. And then the second part to it, were you ever like in question to be in 2 and 3?
Yes, I actually did read for Michael Simpson, the writer director of that film. And when he brought the script out for the sequel for part 2, I was like, I don't understand this, Angela. Like, I played this awkward, quiet introvert, and now she was like this wisecracking, funny, comedy girl.
Different from you.
So completely different. And I thought, you know what? I want to go to college, and you love Pamela Springsteen. It was like the perfect way to kind of enter the sequels. And then, like I said, I came back for Return.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Thank you so much. Great meeting you. You look amazing. Hi.
Now, was 2003 when you finished school?
No, I finished. So I finished in like 91.
Okay, because
Yeah.
like you really made a huge comeback in 2003.
Yeah,
like,
that's when the
huge.
internet came about with all these websites, and people were
That's
like,
where you guys came in.
hi. I remember Sleepaway Camp, and I was like, oh my God, you're so sweet. It was the nicest. Hi. How are you?
My name's Brett. Hi.
Hi, I'm Felissa.
So I know you said that your mother had a lot of objections to the kills and everything, and that she didn't want you on screen for Sleepaway Camp. And then at the end, when they do the not the big reveal at the end, but when she kills Karen, they use Ricky instead of you,
Yes.
which is very obvious even
Yeah.
in the trailer. Did you ever have any objections, like say, can't we use someone else? Like, I don't know, maybe Karen? Well, that wouldn't make any sense. She's in the scene. So
I think we're talking about like the kill hands, and they're played by Jonathan Tiersten, who is Ricky, my cousin. I think they felt like my hands were really small, so it wouldn't make sense. Like, you would immediately know who the killer was. And I think in the 40 years since Sleepaway Camp came out, we've determined that Ricky definitely played a part in the kills. So I don't even know if we can really clearly say it's just all Angela, but those hands were kind of like ambiguous, and we weren't quite sure.
yeah, he was pretty aggressive throughout the film.
He was so aggressive, and everyone who picked on him, like the chef or Judy, he was really aggressive with them. So who knows it's revealed that it's me, but I think Ricky played a part too. Wouldn't you say? Don't you think? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Come on,
Hi.
You're the next
My
contestant
friend
on The Price is
Adam.
Right.
come on down.
How are you?
I just want to say to the people watching on the internet, sorry, there's a lot of people in the crowd. They get first dibs.
Aw, thank you so much. We just had a really amazing moment at my table. Thank you. Thanks for being
Oh,
here.
see, he has notes too.
Oh,
All right.
that's amazing.
So going back to our conversation from earlier, do you think that the reason that Ricky is so defensive about his cousin is that only that he saw her as a sibling, but also that he knew Angela's secret? That possibly he theoretically committed the murders to preserve the secret from others from finding out?
I definitely think, having grown up in the house with me, how could he not know? Doesn't that make sense that it was all sort of part of their living arrangement, where Aunt Martha specifically says in the beginning, don't tell them I am a doctor. I don't, that's maybe the wrong quote, but she's explaining that she has decided what will happen in the home, and Ricky is definitely privy to that information. So he knows what's going on. At least this is my theory. And I think like I said, he's definitely involved in the murders, because he kind of goes after the people who were mean to him as well.
Correct.
Yeah. So do you feel the same?
Exactly. I do.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Yay. Woo. Yeah. Awesome seeing you again. Thank you.
Do you have any real life phobias?
Didn't we just do this?
Did we?
Well, that's just a fear, but a phobia? No.
No,
I don't
nothing?
think so.
Doing
No.
panels like this.
Yeah.
No, I would have to say, personally, I try to live my life as positively and happily as I can, because my dad died when I was 20, and I have said this before, but the only thing that was good that I took away from it was to live life big and with as much happiness as you can, because sadly it could go away.
Mhm.
So I try to live with all my heart, and I feel very grateful to be here and to be part of this amazing genre.
So one of the questions that we like to ask our guests is, if you had the opportunity to work with anybody in the industry, and I'm sure you've had this question before, but who would it be?
I really love Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I would
Nice.
love to work with Quentin Tarantino. I'd love to work with Eli Roth, Martin Scorsese, James Wan. There are directors out there that I'm just completely obsessed with, and
Right.
I love their work, and it would be incredible to be on set with them, create characters and whatnot. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. So if they're watching, just saying,
Hey, what's up? Hi. Oh my gosh, I love your dress so much.
To die for.
I love that. Excellent.
See?
Hi.
Bad dad jokes.
Thanks
That's
for
what I'm
being
getting.
here.
I love seeing you again.
I love seeing you too.
That was actually a lead up to that. Other than your own movies, what is your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
We get that answer a lot.
It is by far, to me, it was the movie that I saw that terrified me. So it hit on all levels. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the look of it. I acquired a 35 millimeter print, and I flew out to Ohio in mid-June and decided to show it at one of my favorite theaters. And we watched it with a packed house of 250 people. And it was so incredible to watch that movie on the big screen with an audience. There's nothing like it. So thanks to Mike McGrainer for doing that with me. And we were in Ohio at Studio 35, and it was just amazing. So if you ever get to see it in the theater, go for it. So cool.
Do you have one more real quick?
Yeah.
You got one more from your friends and stuff, but did your parents get any backlash for you playing the role?
No, I mean, it was early 80s. You could do anything you want. And, my parents, my mom's my best friend. And to this day, she's like, just do what you want and be happy. So there was never that feeling of that they kind of had rules. It was I grew up in a really open home, and it was love everyone, very inclusive. Again, live with an open heart and just be kind to everybody. So thank you. Thank you.
So
I think I already know the answer, but
Yeah.
to be killed or not to be killed?
Oh, to kill. So much more satisfying. Sounds terrible, but it's really fun. You get a lot of aggression out. Hi. Nice to see you.
3 children. Do any of them want to go into acting?
Absolutely not. No, they all have their eyes and everything set on other careers. My big girl's in college for psychology and family
Have
studies.
they watched Sleepaway Camp?
From when they were like 8 years old. They're
Oh,
like,
nice.
what's this talk about mom and her? And I was like, watch the movie. And then my middle girl is amazing, like hair and makeup. And my son wants to do genetic engineering. So it's all like all over the place. And just, again, as long as they're happy and feel, good in their heart, that's all that, really counts.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Nice seeing you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you.
So I know we're getting close on time because we do have to let her go back to her table.
Aw.
So
I
you
think
guys
we have
can
one
go.
more question
Do we have one more question back there?
next
No?
to Al. Yeah. Hi.
You have
You
to
have a
now.
question?
Come on down. Al, why are you not up here?
He just wants to come sit next to you. He's like, wait a minute. They're streaming this live. I
So
can be famous and I
sweet.
can sit next to
Aw.
her. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me see.
So sweet.
Have you had any like interactions at con where it's like, oh, okay, a little too
Creepy?
or
No,
or-
I really haven't. I mean, I do get asked that question, and fortunately, and Kayla, we've been together today. Isn't it the most amazing and magical time to sit at the table and connect and talk with everyone? It's so beautiful, and like, for me, it's just the power of this community and the power of these movies. It brings us together, and it's just incredible.
What's the oddest thing you've had to sign?
A couple of what's hanging out of my table.
Wow.
Wonder Woman is like, what? She hasn't
For truth
seen
and
it.
justice.
Oh, do you know the end? Oh, okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I've had some little sausages and whatnot at my table. Little weenies.
Did I
It's
miss
so
a
fun.
question
And
somewhere?
curling
Yeah.
irons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, I'm going, how much time do we have? Does she have
Vienna
photo ops?
sausages.
Yes,
And
Vienna
I- and all of a
sausages.
sudden
Yes.
They're talking about little weenies.
The little itty bitty
They're
ones.
sponsoring us
Yeah.
now.
Yes. Hi.
Oh, really?
Vienna
Oh, yeah,
sausages.
Vienna.
Taste so good.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
Hi.
So did we? I guess we did have another question in the crowd. Well, we actually have
Oh,
two,
we have
three.
two now.
Oh,
Three.
wait, we have three. So these are
Everybody
going to be
is-
the last three, and then we have to let her go to photo ops. No, she can't hear you. I can't hear you. They can't hear you. Come here. Oh shit! Make sure you.
And I
duck.
love your shirt.
Thank you.
Woo!
Try to get your version, but it's really hard.
It's
to find
you're
this time of year,
beautiful. Looks
especially
amazing.
For the convention coming up. First of all, I hope in this day and age it's not awkward to say it, but you're gorgeous, by the way.
Oh my gosh! I think you just made my day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you're gorgeous. Yeah, you're pretty too. Okay.
Can you confirm, yes or no, if you're going to be in Terrifier 3?
Let's all call Damien Leone right now. No. Yeah, exactly. I would do anything to be in that. I know he has a storyline already in his head. So I support, cheerlead, will always love and support them. They're my family. He said maybe 4. So, hey, I just want to get killed by art.
Yeah, I figured you're going to get torn up.
Oh, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I know I saw 2 more hands out there.
Hi.
So
Beautiful
we'll go
lady.
you back here, and we'll finish with you.
Thank you for being here. You look beautiful. I love your dress.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, my name is Patience.
Patience. We all need you.
Just a little.
Okay. So I have my question is you've had so many cool kills and so many cool deaths. And now that you're a lot older, and beautiful,
Yeah.
and beautiful, and beautiful.
I am.
All right, patience.
I am. I'm 54 years old, and you know what? I own it because it's 54 years.
I meant that in the best way
navigating this
possible.
life.
In the best way possible.
Thank you.
For sleepaway camp,
Yes.
would you add what kind of pizzazz from yourself would you add to Angela?
Wow, that's a great question. It's so funny because I went to set wanting to wear makeup and fun 80s hair, and they were like, no makeup, no hair. So I feel like her, I would love to see a little bit more personality and a little bit more of what she was feeling, because she was so internal that it would be super cool to wear a little bit more emotion on that character.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would help.
Yeah, that would have definitely.
Yeah,
been a
so
lot
maybe in
better.
a remake. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. That yes, yeah. Thank you, Patience. We love you.
And now Wonder Woman has
Hi,
joined.
Wonder Woman. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. So you said you had acquired a 35 millimeter print of Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah. Well, I
Um,
really didn't. I
so-
mean, I found it through a friend.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, do you still have it? And like, I was wondering if it was like an older print that ran on like a reel-to-reel system, or if it was like a newer print that ran on like the platter system. Do you happen to know? Or
I don't know. My friend Mike McGrainer, he runs through all of the old 35
Okay.
millimeter prints and finds them, because
Yeah.
isn't it exquisite to watch these films, on film, on the big screen, like the way they were supposed to be seen? And although I love digital, I love practical effects, and I do love film. So for me, I'm old school.
Same.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
used to be a projector, so that's why. When you said 35
I
millimeter
just
print,
met.
was
Did you ever go to the Mahoning?
I did not know.
Okay, the Mahoning Drive-In is amazing. It's in Lehighton, Pennsylvania, and they show all 35 millimeter prints from Harry Guero's actual collection. And if you get a chance, look it up, Mahoning Drive-In, and the films are exquisite. I just did Camp Blood with them, and they had everything from 35 millimeter, every movie.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna check that out.
Yes,
My-
and I
my
met the
mom's from there.
projectionists,
Oh, cool.
Krista and Rob. They're amazing. So yeah.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you. Beautiful meeting you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here.
So
Yeah, that's the end.
if you have a photo opportunity, they're right out down to the right after this panel.
Right
if
past
not,
Bill Diamond's
Right.
section.
So check out Bill Diamond and then come take a
See,
photo.
Melissa took the cue. She
you
knew.
beat me to it. You. You're lucky there's kids in here. Yeah, just gonna say
Oh,
that.
they're not paying attention.
Well,
They
yeah,
got- they got
that's okay.
candy.
Yeah, but I'll get in trouble, so I won't do
So
that.
cute. So cute.
You prick. Mom covered his ears, so I got to say
I
it.
love it.
But let's give it up.
Aw,
Come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
I love
wait, whoa. We're in Virginia, right? I heard you all loud. Let's give it up.
Wow. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all these so much. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, Leo.